There you go. This is easy. So you may have noticed a few little changes from earlier versions of the songs, a little bit different from what we might do live too. But that's one of the good things about being the writer and the producer. I can do really whatever I want, whatever the situation requires. This next song is kind of like an old friend. I wrote it over 7 years ago, and it really, I think more than any other song, made my career possible. It's probably the most popular song I've ever written, and I decided to put it on this album because in a lot of ways it's come full circle. One of the verses, in the third verse of the song, originally I was real specific about how old I was. I said, now I'm only 26. I feel like I'm 43, and I'm not 26 anymore, I'm 33, and the 50s are just right around the corner. So I needed to make a change to the song that made it more timeless so that I didn't feel weird singing it every night. And it just goes to show how the songs change with me over time. I sort of grow up with them, they grow up with me. So I was very excited to go into the studio on this record and have another crack at this one. So you'll notice the third verse is different. Most everything else is the same. This is going to be our first single at radio, so very excited about it.
Nice.
When I was only 17, I couldn't wait for 21. I'd hang around on Clayton Street in the bars there getting drunk. A baseball cap and a fake ID would get me in the clubs. Then I would dance with the college girls and lie about who I was. I'd say I'm free man here at UGA, live on Village Avenue. I was raised over in Buckhead, I drive a BMW. I was breaking hearts and taking names and numbers just for fun, stealing kisses, wishing I was 21. Thursdays came and pocket change would quickly disappear. Upstairs at Lowry's Tavern, we'd pay a nickel for the beer. Shooting pool, smoking cigarettes with a dizzy head and a grin. At 4 a.m. on a school night, still hanging out with my friends. 1 hour sleep on a dirty couch, no shower, off to school. Smelling just like a brewery with a bad hangover too. The teachers all would hassle me, stay awake, pay attention. I was catching hell, wishing I was 21. The youngest one of all my friends, I didn't act my age. Too cool for the football games and the homecoming parades. Now I'm somewhere in the gray of middle class and middle age. The man in the mirror looks more like my father every day. My clothes are out of fashion and my hair is getting thin. My favorite conversation starts with I remember when.
Wow.
We go down to that college town dancing at the 80s bar. We drink until we feel a whole lot cooler than we are. Then I look at all those college girls, so innocent and young, and I just check them out and say, damn, I wish I was 21.
of the new ones. I travel around a lot, get to learn a lot traveling around the country, and I found that, you know, north, south, east, west, people are more or less the same everywhere, you know. I have noticed everywhere, though, that people stereotype one another. It's just sort of part of being human, I guess. And it's weird being outside of the South, because people stereotype me, you know. They'll hear me talk with a Southern accent or whatever, and they start making assumptions about me. And then, you know, they find out I play country music, they make even more assumptions about me. And some of those assumptions are dead on accurate, I'm not going to lie. Others are a little bit offensive. So I decided after a while it was my duty as a writer to create a song that would address this sort of tension that exists with the whole Southern country stereotype. So I wrote this song, felt obliged to put it on the record. I recorded a demo of it right after I wrote it, and I put it on the website, and it pissed some people off. And so I was like, yeah, this has to go on the record. Its title is I Love Everyone, but its unofficial title is I Love Black People.
Oh, Lord.
You could say I'm just a good old boy, dipped in the battered country fried, washed in the blood and wrapped in camouflage, a staunch defender of the right side. I grew up accustomed to the rebel flag, under the shadow of the cross, down where the colors never mixed too well. And some folks are still mad 'cause the South lost. But I'm a good-hearted, free-thinking son of a gun. I may talk a little trash, but I don't hate anyone. I love black people. I love brown people. I love Muslims and Jews, Hindus and atheists too. Yes, I love everyone. I love gay people. I'm not afraid, people. I may sing with a draw, keep a little slack in my jaw, but I love everyone. My roots are buried in the Georgia clay. They keep me well grounded and strong. That little town off of the interstate is the only place I'll ever call home. But I've been above the Mason-Dixon line, flew across the ocean too, and I've seen God's children everywhere I've been. They love to laugh as much as we do, so I'm careful of the pride that goes before the fall. I'm one for mending a fence instead of building a wall. So I love black people. I love brown people. I love Muslims and Jews, Hindus and atheists too. Yes, I love everyone. No, I'm not gay, people. But I'm not afraid, people. I may sing with a draw, keep a little chew in my jaw, but I love everyone. Listen here now. It ain't the cornbread or the collard green, sweet tea or barbecue, the country music on your radio or the gospel in the pew. It ain't your boots, it ain't your old blue jeans, the tractors that we drive. It ain't the rifles or the fishing poles or the slower pace of life. It's how we treat our neighbors, it makes us who we are. So I love black people. I love brown people. I may sing with a draw, keep a little slag in my jaw, but I love it.